Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's post-match pint. The only West Ham United post-match fallout show on the internet. We've just come back from the FA Cup quarter-final. It was Manchester United 2, West Ham United 1. Scott, just take us through the starting lineup, please.
Randolph coming in goal, keeping his place for the cup, as Bilic promised. Criswell left, Bonner and Tompkins centre back. So a bit don't understand that.
Where was Reed? Who
Exactly.
knows?
Yeah, that's it. You know, Antonio right back, Valencia. Valencia and
Start crying, dude.
Noble and Kyoto in the middle. Valencia wide, Lanzini and Payet, and the big man up top.
Valencia.
Enna.
Fucking
Enna.
He's earning a pay, isn't he?
Oh, God.
What?
Anyway,
only playing,
listen, there's a whole game to go through, so let's start going through as much as I don't want. I've never, to be honest, I've never been so disappointed.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even. I have to sit here and do this, but I can't be bothered. Don't even want to go to Wembley anyway.
No, neither did I anyway.
Shit, I didn't want to.
No, it's too much trouble.
But the show must go on.
And the show must go on, yeah. Start the game. It's quite positive. We started quite positively.
First 10 minutes, superb.
What happened?
We just started, like you say, we started lively and moving the ball.
It's West Ham, innit?
We just set off them.
It's like
set off them,
the
let them
only
have
the
all the-
game you want us to turn up and perform and give everything. I would have rather lost 4-0 on Saturday to Arsenal
Exactly.
if we would have just turned up
Turn up
today.
tonight.
The most important game, because for me, I know we're going to talk about the game. Everyone knows the results, so it's not like I'm giving away the end. It's not like the boat hit the iceberg. Everyone died. But no, it's you just it's a game you want everyone to turn up for, and I'm gutted.
You should be used to it by now.
No, but I shouldn't be. Not this season. This season is
This
different.
season was different.
This
I
season.
thought it was different, but the same disappointment as I felt so many different seasons before. And I remember an Arsenal game over there in the FA Cup in about 97, 98. And it was the same feeling. We had them. We looked dead and buried.
Yeah, but we were the underdogs then. We
Yeah.
were the underdogs today. We're better than United.
But I think even Man U fans were thinking that we were going to...
I very
weren't confident
very much
from what I
doubt
was
you would
reading.
find a Man U fan before the game thinking they were going to win that.
No, of course they would. Of course you're going to get Man United. They won't travel down here. They won't travel all the way from Plaistow to go and see their team. No, but they do. They've come... At least 6 of them have come down from up north. They wouldn't do that, would they? You know, mini bus down. Long day out.
Beano, innit?
No, fair play to United fans. I mean, they sold out. They sung well tonight, and yes.
Don't get Nate wrong. Man United deserved everything today.
Yeah.
They were the better
just
side. They were the better side.
Yeah, they were.
But
They were.
it was just
But
like-
I think West Ham bottled it tonight.
I think so.
I think we bottled it. I think we put too much into the Arsenal game on Saturday. And yeah, I think Bilic, 0-0 at half time, Bilic should have been... They should have come out so pumped up in that second half. There wasn't. There was no fight there.
There was, to be honest, in the first half, nothing really happened, did it? It was a bit
The thing is,
stale.
you look at the first 10
It was
minutes.
all Man
wasn't it?
United.
No, Valencia had a couple of
good
chances, and
chances.
they was just like P-rolled back to the goalkeeper.
Why he didn't try and cross to Carroll, and I'm sure it was Carroll and Noble, both unmarked in the area. You know, Payet's done a lovely bit of skill in the build-up, and then, you know, and it just went to nothing. You know, he, like you said, he P-rolls it to the goalkeeper. And that for that opening 10 minutes, we were getting at their right-back. You know, Payet mugged him off 2 or 3 times. Lanzini, Payet, Noble, even Valencia were knocking the ball round that corner as if they weren't there.
Valencia weren't knocking the ball around nothing.
No, there was leading up to his first chance. He did do, you know, he did something.
Yeah, that was by
But-
mistake.
There was nothing after that. You know what I mean? All the build-up was fine, and then that was it. There was no killer ball. There was, you know, everything was overplayed. We kept trying, instead of doing things simple.
Antonio in the first half was the only one that looked like he wanted to run with the ball as well.
But then
I feel sorry for Antonio because as much as he does a good... I would have started Ginge tonight and put Tompkins right back and had Antonio further up.
He can't influence a game from right back.
Because if Ginge is... I know he hasn't played for a little while, but if he's fit enough to sit on the bench, he's got to be fit enough to play, even if you start with that and then change it in the second half.
To be fair as well, when you look at the way they attacked, you know, it weren't like they were knocking balls in over the top that he'd have to chase after that Rashford. You know, they weren't playing that way.
I bet Falk couldn't handle that Rashford today. He was
Rash.
It was. But you know, they couldn't contain him.
Is that the first time Tompkins and Bonner have played together? I was trying to.
It looked like it.
I can't think of them.
I thought, to be fair, I thought O'Bonnell had a very good game.
I didn't think he did much wrong.
No, he did play well. He did play well. I thought Creswell had a good game. Tompkins, I don't know. Yeah, he was done all right.
Dodgy back passes.
Randolph's done well with that one in the first half. Done really well.
I thought Randolph was superb.
Yeah, I do as well.
Made a good save with his
Do you know
feet
what?
in the
Right,
first half.
to be honest, when it comes to the subject of Randolph, do you think he should be starting league games to keep Adrian on his toes? Because he's been.
Yeah, I said to you, didn't I? We were sitting having this discussion. I think it'd do good to drop Adrian.
Randolph certainly hasn't put a foot wrong when he's played, even when he was playing in the league.
I like
didn't put a foot
Adrian,
wrong.
you know, but the last few games, it does look a little suspect.
I love Adrian, but for me now, when someone knocks the ball back to him, I panic because I think he's going to either do it like a flick it up, do a somersault or something.
If that was him, that ball, the back pass Tompkins played, that back to Randolph that fell short, I could see Adrian getting sent off.
But you know what else I like about Randolph as well in his play? He commands that box.
Yeah.
When there's a loose ball in the edge, he uses the box and the space well. And when he's going to collect the ball, he goes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I like to keep it. Quick off his line, and he goes through. Like, so if the striker's there, he's going to take him out. Do you know what I mean? Like, and take the ball at the same time, which is like, you know, nobody wants to get in the way of him. And I don't think Adrian does that. He's a great shot stopper. He's you know, some of the saves he pulls off are magnificent, but he's not got that command of the box. He's a bit, if he comes off his line, you're thinking, oh God, what's he going to do? What's he going to do?
Yeah, I think with Adrian though, it is just because we know what he can be like. He has that one moment of madness, doesn't he? Randolph don't seem to have that.
No.
You know, but
I'd have him in the league.
But then again, give Randolph a run of games, he might have.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
never
it.
know. But
Look,
no, he deserves his chance.
exactly, of course he does. And I said I ain't knocking Nate from Adrian, but I said Randolph deserves a chance. You know, he's done Nate wrong. He didn't do Nate wrong in the league games when he had to come in when Adrian got sent off.
I'll tell you, who don't deserve a chance. Another one anyway.
Go on.
In the Valencia.
Oh, definitely
poor
don't.
tonight.
Definitely don't.
Poor. Do you know what? But
He just ran into
I'm gonna say this now. That's down to Bilic. You're playing a Man United team. Man United are Man United. No matter how bad you think they are.
I can see why Bilic did start Valencia tonight because he did play well against Liverpool in the cup in the previous round.
You look back at the Man City game when he played. He was superb.
Yeah,
And that's the frustrating thing.
Bilic has obviously tried to keep the same sort of team in the FA Cup, and when we played Liverpool here at the Bowling and we won that night, Valencia played well. He set up who scored? I forgot who scored now. Antonio, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I just think, I mean, apart from the goalkeeper, I don't think you've got any bones about him. I just think you should be going with your form players, and he's definitely not one in form. And you need a player that can keep hold of the ball, and that's something he can never do. Right? He's got good qualities, not enough for me. Not enough for me. But he's got good qualities. But one thing you need for someone to do on the wing there is keep hold of it. And he can't. He cannot do that.
The thing is, as well, I don't think the position he's playing in suits him.
What does then? Because he's been
I
tried
think he's
everywhere.
better, obviously, up front as a two, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, because him and obviously you go back to last season, him and Sakho were unbelievable, and even this season when we played up front with a two, he done all right.
So that's the thing, and we can't.
He's not a winger though, is he?
No.
Because he
But you
a number of times tonight he got 1-on-1, and rather than making the defender make the decision to tackle him, he just ran into him.
And the
The
thing
defender
is,
didn't have to make a decision.
you say he ain't a winger, but that's his natural position. That's where he used to play for Ecuador. It was only because he scored a few goals and they had no other forwards, they shoved him up front.
I
but-
personally think he's better as a striker than a winger.
For me, with him playing wide and Payet when he's wide, Payet's not on that pitch to tackle, right? And that leaves us open defensively because there's always 2 on Creswell. Today, there was always 2 on Antonio because Valencia, he didn't look like he knew what he was doing.
The thing is as well, right, what you've got to think, it's a mistake from Bilic because it's hard to forget this, but Antonio's not a natural right back. You know, he's filling in. So you're having people Man United. You're not talking about a League Two team. You're talking about Man United doubling up on him. Like as much as they're rubbish, they've got like Martial and Rashford, who are quick. They're attacking minded. They're skillful. Matter as well. Yeah, they're skillful, right? And you're leaving him.
Yeah, exposed.
There,
Yeah,
because
he's exposed.
you play Valencia. I mean, Moses come on and done absolutely brilliantly.
Yeah.
All right, he had a couple of, we were chasing the game by that point. You know what I mean? But there was more positivity in his first touch from Valencia all night. I don't get it. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. He's not. You're saying he's not a natural winger. What is he? I can't work out what he is. He's a prat. That's the only thing I can think of what he is. Do you know what I mean? No, it's true because he's not a natural striker. He can't play up front.
No, he can play up front, but he's not a lone striker.
But if that's the way we're playing, then what's the point in keeping him? He's not a winger. He don't do any dog work.
The thing is that the best striker in the way we play is Sakho.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind if he didn't do fuck all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if he didn't do fuck all. If he put the ball in the net a few times. He can't even fucking do that. He can't even fucking control the ball.
He needs a run of games. He's another one of them players that needs a run of games to do anything, and he don't.
That's a mistake for me, from the manager. Now, I'm not going to slag him off too much. I mean, he's got a fucking lot right this year.
No, we can't slag Bilic off. I mean, but we can't always praise him all the time.
Because
when he does make wrongs, we've got to say it. He'd probably come out. I ain't seen his press conference yet, but he'd probably admit that he made mistakes tonight. But this is where now, like, because we're at the FA Cup. This is what's going to happen with our season now. We're just going to, like you said, we're just going to fade and die and just slip down to like 6th or 7th or 8th. Or does Bilic think, right, no, let's go for this top 4 now.
Exactly.
Let's just go for it. Let's push for it because these next few games is going to test Bilic. And
test the players as well, because far too many times in the past 2 seasons, even when we go back to playing under Kerbishley, under Kerbishley we got the 10th. That was it. Everyone's on holiday.
Yeah,
we ain't going down. We ain't gonna do nothing else.
We've done it last season, didn't we?
But we've got something to push.
But we have got to say,
exactly.
we can push United and City for that fourth place.
Just all we got to do is just concentrate on where we can, win as many as we can, and see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I mean, West Ham will probably turn up at Leicester and cause a shock and 2-3-0 win.
Yeah,
that's West Ham.
Possible. Exactly.
But
exactly.
I'd rather have not won a league game this season, apart from the last home game, so I don't want to lose that, to go through in that FA Cup. The FA Cup for me was everything this season, and I don't think. I mean, obviously you don't know about next season who we're going to sign, but we had such a great chance. All the bigger clubs were out of it. No disrespect to the teams that are left in it, Everton, Palace, and Watford, but what a chance!
You got past that game tonight. It was anybody's cup.
Of course,
anybody's cup.
The thing is, all the other fans of the other clubs would have been saying the same thing.
Of course. Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame.
But second half comes out, and then they get an early goal.
Good finish.
That had been coming for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, they was pressing and pressing. We couldn't get a foot on the ball. We couldn't get any sort of control. We couldn't get any sort of tempo. We couldn't get any sort of flow. To be honest as well, right, not only that, but every 50-50, every lucky bounce was just bouncing to them. It was just their night. It was their night in the way they totally deserved it. Yeah. They totally deserved it. And the first goal was coming. Great goal from the young lad. Honestly.
Yeah, it was good. There's not much Randolph could have done about that.
He went in the top corner. He was
in the top corner.
Yeah. And that goes to show that's the difference in the 2 back passes that Valencia gave to Hatter. Valencia, you smash it. You get a chance. You might get a lucky deflection. You cause problems, but just hitting it straight at him, it doesn't cause anything. It's not gonna. You ain't gonna unless he makes a catastrophic mistake. It ain't happening.
But I mean, you saying we couldn't get a foot on the ball. Man U didn't allow us. Every time the ball broke, they had two players.
I don't
Fellaini
know. I just think we've got enough qualities in there. Chekiote was. I didn't think he had his best game tonight. He gave the ball away a lot. I think Noble gave the ball away a lot, and that's not like him. But yeah, as you say, it was high pressure. But then, that's what makes a good team. You got to play in them high pressures. Dimitri Payet was non-existent today.
He
Non-existent.
didn't have a great game today.
And same as Lanzini. Little pockets of skill in the corners when they was doing this and this. There was no fucking good in the corner.
But the thing
But they allowed us to do that.
They bullied Lanzini off the ball every time.
Get Obiang on then.
Yeah. Fellaini, no disrespect to Lanzini, he's a great player.
I don't know.
He did get bullied.
I don't know what's happening with the bloke, but it would have been a perfect game for Alex Song tonight. Perfect game for Alex Song, but
for me,
They said to me, somebody said he's got a clause in his contract that says if he makes 15 starts, we have to sign him. He's made 10. We've got another four starts in him and as many substitute
But I mean, do you
appearances.
believe that though? Because then, if that was the case, if they didn't want to sign him, why would they agree to that deal? Like, if they didn't want to sign him permanent, why would they agree to that sort of deal? When
I don't understand why
you're
they
basically
ain't even
signing
on
a
the
player you can't use or you don't want to use.
I mean, if you go by the Sakho rumours, that's the reason why Song ain't on the bench, because he was the one that wound Sakho up, laughing at him.
Yeah, but it's changing room banter. That's the
Because he
thing.
weren't. We'll talk about Sakho later. Fucking.
But that is it. What's the point? What's the point of signing these players with these clauses in the contract?
Yeah, because then the manager.
And then what's the point of leaving him on the bench?
Yeah, but then I
Then
just
signing a
think
player you can't use or won't use.
But no, I don't think it's that. They expected him to be a lot fitter. They expected him to be a lot more important. They didn't expect the rise of people like Lanzini.
They probably didn't expect people like Cech and Noble to have the season that they've had.
Well, maybe.
And they stayed injury-free, touchwood.
Yeah, so something like that. But I think Lanzini's the big one. I think Lanzini's the one where the sort of Song money's gone.
And Payet as well, because he was a gamble at the time.
Of course, yeah. But I think Lanzini being on loan, to be honest with you, I think Lanzini was brought in as a makeshift whatever. You know what I mean?
Squad
player.
Make up the numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because it showed that in the UEFA Cup games, because he played when we sent out the kids in the second leg of the second game. He was playing and he scored.
Yeah.
And ever since the Liverpool game, he's been ever present in our squad, injury free, that is, and he's been an important player. But tonight wasn't his night. It wasn't a night for him.
It was too many players.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
I'm just saying, too many players had an off night. For us to do anything.
Too many
Bad day at the office,
Too many
isn't it,
players.
really,
Yeah,
everyone?
but it's
Yeah,
the
be
wrong
there.
day to have a bad day at the
It's
office.
the worst day to ever have it.
You have a bad day on Sunday, have a bad day on Saturday, just not.
No one goes out intentionally.
Of course they don't. Of course they don't.
It's just the way it is,
But then you've also got to look at it this way. Why was this replay played tonight and not on the original date? All right, they moved it because of Champions League night, but it was a Champions League night tonight. It's not a conspiracy, Scott.
No,
Please don't start all
I'm
that.
not saying that. No, what I'm saying is this pathetic reason that we've got to kick off. There's a Premiership game playing tonight at 8:00. So why have we got to kick off at 7:00? And if you wait for that bothered, play all the Champions League games on the same fucking night instead of spreading them over 2 weeks so they earn more money.
Like they used to.
Exactly.
We want to do double headers.
But no, they always used to. It would be 2 games on a Tuesday, 2 games on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Now they do 1 game, 1 game.
Yeah, no, they spread it over a couple of weeks, don't they?
Yeah, they drag it out.
I mean, we can sit here and go back to the replay and say, oh, but it shouldn't have been a goal. And it's not excuses. The players didn't turn up tonight. That's it. Simple fact.
Exactly.
And that's why we're sitting here now, miserable.
Gutted.
Going to work tomorrow and having people in your ear rolls going, hey, you're shit, you're not going Wembley. Like hearing them United fans singing Wembley was winding me up.
Oh, it was.
It was because
But I was doing a fan cam on the way out. I see some geezer doing it the other day. Watford fan doing it and an Arsenal fan. I thought he was a prick. And then some geezer comes up, Cockney accent. All right, mate. Where's the way to Wembley? That way or that way? And I felt like getting that microphone and going to him, up your mother's cunt, and smashing him on the face. Honestly, it proper wound me up.
Bit harsh.
Why is it harsh?
Saying that about his mum.
Fuck his mum. His mum's probably a cunt and all. But
It was funny.
it wasn't funny. But yeah, but it. Second goal anyway.
Did Antonio, was it the first goal that he gave it away?
But yeah, all
I
right.
think it was.
Let's say
It
the
was,
first
yeah.
goal, right? The first goal when he gave it away, he made a tackle
And he was looking for
and he was
Valencia.
looking for Valencia was standing in the middle of the fucking pitch. There's acres of space behind him to run into. He's waiting for him and waiting for him and waiting for him to make that run, and he's standing there like a prize prick.
Yeah. He looks lost. He looks lost.
He was lost. Honestly, I don't think he knew where the fuck he was.
But
Honestly,
I felt sorry for Antonio.
yeah. So did I. He done.
I don't
he
think he done
good
so
work.
much wrong.
But yeah, it's second goal. It's such a cunt goal to go out to, and it's such a fucking wanker goal to go out to because it's literally good work up the thingy. He smashed it across. Fellaini didn't know where the fuck he was. He just sort of fucking span like that, and it come off of his body and went in the net. It's bollocks. It's bollocks.
Typical us, though, isn't it?
Oh God, to go out! I'm just thinking about it. Just to go out to that goal now, to know that we've gone out to that.
Just to go out to the fact that it was Fellaini who scored.
Fucking big furry.
I can't stand him. I can't stand
him.
I hate him.
But he run that midfield
He
today.
did. He put him
He
at the tee.
absolutely
Carrot-
fucking dominated.
Carrot pulled the strings from deep.
Did you call him Carrot?
Carrot. Pulled
Carrot?
You called him Carrot.
Carrick.
Carrick then.
Carrick.
Pulled the
Carrot.
strings.
Do you know what? He did call him Carrot.
Yeah, I think it was.
Michael Carrot.
But he pulled the strings from deep and Fellaini just ran the
He
show.
could have been sent off though.
Easily.
He could have been sent
But
off.
to be fair, so could have Carroll.
Yep, so could have Carroll.
So he's,
Yeah,
he's
but already,
I thought-
side down.
side
To
down.
be fair,
Diagram Sakho.
I thought the referee was a very good referee tonight. And I ain't said that in a few weeks. I know that there's obviously controversy with the offside goal, but the referee gave the goal, and it was the linesman that flagged it. I don't know whether it's offside. I ain't even seen a replay. I don't want to watch one, honestly, because I'll just be sitting there in my fucking house, fucking cracking me knuckles, biting me hands.
To be fair, in the build up to this game, the only people I was worried about in this game was the officials, because I did not see Man U turning up and playing like that. I really did think we get screwed again.
Listen, at the end of the day, like I've been saying the last couple of weeks when everyone's going, I mean, I thought we was going to win tonight. you
I
know,
did.
But
I was really
you're
confident.
playing Man United. Man United are always going to be Man United. They're still the biggest club probably in the world. One of the biggest clubs in the world. They're going for a bad time. Bad 2 or 3 years.
They're going for a bad time. They're fifth. Semi-final of the FA Cup.
Exactly.
And they've got the second
And that's
best
what I mean.
defensive
They're
record in the
still
league.
Manchester United, and you've got to respect that.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. I
You
totally
know,
agree
you've
with
got to
you.
respect that.
But I just didn't see that. I didn't see that
No, but
performance
not
from them.
the
and that
form
performance
opinion,
from
and
us.
especially after Saturday as well. I really thought after what we done on Saturday, coming back and leading against Arsenal, all right, we threw it away at the end to draw, but to show that spirit, I thought rolling into this game, we would have.
But typical West Ham, we did get back in it. We got back in the game last 13, 14 minutes. Tompkins come up a goal. Decent goal.
Yeah, Carroll done well.
Yeah.
Do you know what? They were the first two corners, that Pint put in that were decent. The first near post to Antonio. Antonio got that on target, and it was a great save.
That was a great
I
save.
don't know how the
Player.
man can put the ball in the top corner in the size the size of a postage stamp, but he can't hit a fucking corner. Honestly,
Yeah, but that's
it'd be
been West
mentioned.
Ham's problem for years.
Yeah, but fucking get someone that can take one then.
No one
Practice
can.
them.
That's the problem.
The thing is, as
Bet
well,
Antonio would take a good one.
it was down your end, right? In the first half, the free kick when he looked like he lined up to shoot and he crossed it. Was he that far from where I was? It looked
was
like
far,
he
yeah, it was
Yeah, it
distance.
looked
What I
like far
don't
out,
understand with
obviously.
Antonio as well is that, right, it was 2-1, 5 or 6 minutes to go. We get 3 throw-ons in that corner. He didn't go over there once to take a long throw-on. He let Creswell take a short one.
Yeah.
Why not use it?
I know.
Why not use his long throw?
Especially when you're
chuck Carroll, Tompkins, and chuck them all in there.
especially when you're chasing the game.
I said to you, listen, I'd rather lose this 3-1 than not go for it.
exactly.
What can you do? You're going out of the cup. Go for it. Launch it in there.
I don't think
And
we,
Randolph.
sometimes I don't think we utilise our strengths.
That's
People
it.
complain that Stoke done it for years, but Stoke scored a lot of goals.
Exactly. And the thing is, we ain't saying that every time, do it?
No, but when you're chasing
Chasing
when
the
you want to go to Wembley,
Check. Look, let's do one more. Czech scored the goal, offside or not? I don't know.
I
Don't
ain't seen
care.
the replay, so I can't. Really.
He probably is. He's offside. Fair enough.
But he
he's
should have
not.
buried the first one.
Should have buried the first one.
Again, good saves from De Gea.
They was good saves, Scott, but fuck me, you're in the middle of the
cool.
goal.
Yeah, you've got to
with
bury
all the
it.
goal to shoot at. You
Yeah.
you shouldn't be missing them.
Carroll's header as
That
well.
header, that for me,
Or
that was the point when I knew we weren't getting back. When he put that was a perfect cross, great header. Just
And
over the bar.
anyone in the world you want it to fall to, it's him.
I mean, even the free kick, pay it.
Yeah,
They flicked over. That was going in.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
I said it was going in.
if that would have gone in and we would have come back and won that game, they might as well just put our name on the cup. Because
Exactly.
you
That is
can't
it.
make stuff
That
like
is
that.
it.
But listen,
Wasn't our night.
no, it wasn't our night, and that's just the gutting thing. I've got pictures of FA Cup there. FA Cup there. I've got the 1980 FA Cup there. You know, why don't we just get Everton, Watford, and Palace fans, United fans to come in? Oh, honestly,
I think Nick would lose it.
No, but you know what? At the end of the day,
It's
what
been
can
a
you do?
fantastic season.
It's done, innit?
Still been a great
yeah.
season.
We're
so
West
far.
Ham. We're United. We move on.
Can this be a good base to build on for next year?
It's give us a taste. It's give us a
The
taste.
thing is, right? No positivity now, right? Positivity. Nobody can say we haven't done it the hard way. We've played some bloody hard games in this cup. Liverpool, Man United twice, and
Liverpool twice, remember?
Liverpool twice. We pushed them to the wire. We'd have had to play Everton, and then
But even when you look back, Wolves at home,
Wolves
when
at home was
Yelovich
a-
scored in that last minute, you know
it was
what I
a
mean?
tough
And
game.
Blackburn,
Who else did we have?
Blackburn away.
Fifth round.
Yeah, we
Well,
absolutely wiped the floor with him. But it's one of them ones where I don't know. It's felt different this year. It's given me a lift. I only have to look back season or two when you're looking at Nottingham Forest getting absolutely fucking pounded by them in the third round.
And then going on and getting pounded by Man City in the
Yeah.
semi-final, weren't
I
it?
mean, we're disappointed we've gone out of the cup, but we've played some great football this year. We've had some great results. So it's been
I think
been a
it's,
ride, hasn't it?
yeah,
But I'd
yeah.
swap all them great wins for an FA Cup.
Yeah.
I know, mate.
I know,
it's
but,
not
you know,
to be.
that's-
It's not to be.
But I think it's all that
No,
that we've had this season, all them good wins, all them
It gives you
beating
the-
I
Arsenal.
think it's
and
just
all that.
sentimental,
It's
isn't it?
just-
It's just the magic
Yeah.
of the last season of the bowling. It'd have been perfect, to win that FA Cup. But look, it's gone now. Let's just concentrate on the league.
Do you know what? I've had a great time this year.
Yeah,
I've loved it.
Brilliant.
we've
There's
still,
still a few games to
listen,
go
we've
yet.
still got, like you said, we've still got some. We've got Leicester on Sunday. Will be a good game. Watford next week.
West Brom.
Weekend off next weekend now. Bastards. No, but then we've got some good. And then we've got that last game at the Bowling against Man United.
Which hopefully will turn up.
No, I think it's time for revenge there.
We have to turn up.
We ain't got a choice. That.
Of course, people will be ripping out.
Yeah.
the seats.
Nah, do you know what? I don't. Don't matter what the result is on that night. It's all about the
Of course
the
it is.
fairway
Of
to
course it
bowling.
is.
And I've booked half a day off, mate. I'm getting on it. It's from as
Oh,
soon as I
so-
get out of work, mate. 12 o'clock.
You just want to leave it with a win, though, don't you?
Yeah, of course you do, but it's not about that. I mean, if we lose, we lose. It's about what's going to happen after, and yeah,
Right, can we talk about the Afro Sakho?
no,
Alex Song,
no.
Yes, let's.
please. Let's
Well-
do that just before we go.
The Afro Sakho
The diagram.
diagram, whatever written that, right?
It was me.
Right,
It
diagrams.
was my fucking spell check.
If the rumours are true, then I don't want to see him in a West Ham shirt again.
What's he done?
Well, apparently they're covering it up saying he's got a knee injury, but apparently the rumours are, I mean, it might not be true, that he's handed in a transfer request. He wants to go to Liverpool. So if
But
he
it's
does...
just rumours at the minute. We don't,
No, but
don't know.
and this is where the Alex Song thing comes in, because what it is that what I've heard is that
What it was.
Sakho was told on the Friday, because he trained normal on Friday, right?
Yeah.
He was told on the Friday that Carroll was starting against Arsenal, and he didn't
Didn't like it.
So Alex Song started laughing at him and started winding him up, and then they had a falling out. So they both got sent away, and yeah, that's it. But he did start following some Liverpool accounts.
That's right. I did see
So
that.
I don't know what the rumours are, but
Did
if it is
did he
true,
not
then
turn up to a signing or something?
yeah, he didn't turn up to a
Yeah,
signing in
that's fine.
Lakeside.
That's bad.
But listen, if it is true, listen, I don't care if it's Pint. You don't want to play for West Ham, go.
Exactly.
You want to go to another club, go. There's
yeah.
always better out there. And
Anybody, if you don't want to be there, fuck off.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But make sure you get a decent price for him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be on our terms.
Well, we turned down 25 million for him from West Brom in the summer.
What's fucking...
Yeah,
The
and they
thing
even
is-
come in for him in January.
The thing is, in this stage of the season, right, going into these big games that we had, the Arsenal game, right,
Yeah.
punish him for the Arsenal game, but bring him back in for this one.
Tonight,
No, fuck him.
tonight,
Look, it's the same as Song.
Sakho
What you're
tonight-
punishing Song because he's took the piss out of him. Bit of changing room banter. Go back to the days when you had Johnny Moncur and all that. They would have took the piss out of each other.
they're too pampered nowadays. These players, like they don't get their own way. They throw a strop because they know they can hold
But, that's it,
clubs
but,
to
if,
ransom.
but if he throws a strop, why, and Song's taking the piss out of him, and Song has a bust up with him, why are we
You know
punishing
what?
Song?
He's looked
Song was apparently dancing and laughing at it.
That's it. That's
Well, I can see him
do you know
doing
what I
that
mean?
as well.
But that's changing room banter. That's
No,
what
but
you
see-
want.
But see him, like, over the last few months, I've just noticed this, like, over the last few months, he's looked very moody.
Sakho or
yeah,
Song?
like, he looked quite happy Sakho, like, happy last year, happy-go-lucky fella, everyone liked him. He's looked very, like, he's like an angry man. Just remember, right, before, you'll go to Liverpool, look at Christian Benteke. Christian Benteke was a lot better striker than Diafra Sakho, and he's fucked up at Liverpool, right? Go to Liverpool, let him go to Liverpool.
I'd swap Benteke for Sakho
So would I, tomorrow, right?
straight away.
But let him go to Liverpool. But just remember, you was a fucking French League 2 player when we come and fucking picked you out the fucking thingy. It's not the fans' fault. Do your job. Do it well. You want to go to Liverpool at the end of the season?
Fine.
Fine, go.
Don't
You know what I mean?
don't do it now. You know, not at this. The timing of it is awful.
yeah, it's
So we need all the players.
this couldn't have
get
happened
fit
at
for
a
the
worse
running.
time for West Ham. If we wouldn't have been in the FA Cup and we was 10th in the league, say
The thing is, he can't go anywhere.
Exactly. So why? That's it. But that's if it's, the thing is, we're saying this.
Yeah,
that's
it's
if
rumours.
true.
Yeah, but you
rumours,
have,
isn't it?
I'm going to take it as true.
I mean, Bilic come out and said he's got a knee injury and he'll be back in the squad for the weekend. But when we
see.
get to the weekend, there'll be another excuse. Oh, his cat got locked out, so he had to go home.
But that's
Ex-West Ham employees also saying
Said
there's
he's
some
not injured.
there's some stuff going on. So I'm going to take it. I'm not going to take it as true. If it's not true, I apologise.
Yeah. But it's just
Wholeheartedly,
the
but we have
timing
to-
of it's awful.
I mean,
Absolutely
you
awful.
say
Do you know
This-
what?
this
if
is-
that
this
is true, though, if that is true, right? If this was the olden days, I want to see someone like him, right? Fucking walk up to Mark Noble and Mark Noble smack him in the mouth. Do you know what I mean? Like, lock him in the room with him and someone else that loves the club, like James Tompkins, because I want to see him kick the shit out of him.
No. Lock him in a room with Julian fucking Dix.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
And he won't be coming out.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
Talking about Noble, though, we forgot to mention that in the game. What about when he
That's
went?
quality.
Oh, he picked
That
it
was
up.
quality.
That was,
That was quality.
yeah. Nah, it's-
Do you know what? I'm surprised he didn't get booked for that though.
anyway.
Oh,
It was,
right,
it was,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
a right
I've
thing.
talked to him and he's
Yeah,
going,
it was the right thing to do though, because that guy, he was a,
his
he was
boat
milking
off.
it.
he done it to Jenkins and his own player
Yeah,
at City away.
exactly.
Yeah, but it's not, you know, it's
Good on Noble for doing it.
yeah,
I
good
don't
on
care.
Noble for doing it. But we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us on this edition of West Ham Fan TV's post-match pint. We'll be back again next week for the Leicester game. Well, these boys will. I'm not.
What's going on?
You know why? He knows he's going back to the cupboard.
can't at least have the light on this time?
No,
His face, he
we'll
was
take the
just
bowl.
like, he's just like, it's English. FA Cup.
These boys will be back for the Leicester game. Don't forget to go and follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV, on Twitter @West Ham Fan TV, Instagram West Ham Fan TV, Snapchat, all across social media. Our website www.westhamfan.tv. Disappointing, but one thing left to say.
Come on,
on, you
you
Irons.